I was first hit round the head with a baton in 1974 at the Windsor Great Park Festival, and I've never been the same since. Years go by. I come from a traveller and festival background, and I was present at a thing called the Battle of the Beanfield at Stonehenge in 1985. The police, acting as a unitary authority rather than 43 individual ones, had got together for the miners' situation, and they dealt with flying pickets and pitched battles in the field the previous 6 months and a year. But then 1,600 troops from 5 different police forces, with sometimes the parachute regiment in police uniform, attacked 1,600 mild-mannered hippies with the same tools. And they did that on the basis of a High Court injunction because they got temporary law. And because of the growth of that sort of movement, the Public Order Act was invented, and I've followed these issues since then. That was Chapter 1. A few years go past. Well, actually, I should say that Section 39 of the Public Order Act says that if 3 people bring with them 12 vehicles on a piece of land for the common purpose of residing there, then they commit an offence. So that's criminal trespass, right? And that put the kibosh on so much of the travelling economy, such that they could be sustained in their endeavours. Years go past, and then you've got the Criminal Justice and Public Order Act. And so it's not about residing anymore, it's listening to having 20 people in a field listening to music that is characterised by a succession of repetitive beats. And if they don't shift, then there's another element of criminal trespass. Quite a lot of my mates have buggered off abroad because of the opposition of the lifestyle that was represented here. Sadly, though, out of the British playbook, a lot of European countries are copying it, so that they don't have the means of going abroad to try and live the lifestyle that they represented. Anyway, that was Chapter 2. Chapter 3 is just coming down the pipe. And now, although there's 319 pages to this bill, all of what I've seen in the news about it is the increasing penalties for rape, the women's issues that are represented on about 2 pages of this bill. The rest of it is about protest. Extinction Rebellion got put in the frame for this because of their peaceful protest, and we can't have that. So it's right down to 1 making a noise now. As far as I can see, protest is criminalised. My lifestyle has been criminalised. And basically, I can't see any opposition that up to now about it. I mean, just a few protests that have now become violent in the last few weeks in Bristol. There's a large travelling community around the southwest of Bristol. There's lots of support for that community, and basically, because of the inadequacies of any kind of opposition to law, because the left and the right seem to be on the same side in this, I can't see any reason why violence wouldn't be occurring because of their feeling on the subject of the criminalisation of their lifestyle. So, I mean, this has been going on for about 2 years now, and it's only in the last 3 weeks, I think, that the public have noticed it at all. It's now in committee stage. That will go on for about 5 or 6 more weeks. I've been told it's gone back a bit over then, but I have to say that Priti Patel had got an express notion of getting on with this because of the votes that there are in it. Basically, I haven't, because of the COVID situation, it's not been possible to legitimately protest. And I think that's one of the reasons that they put this particular bill halfway through this situation. It would have been nice if they'd have said this is so contentious that let's get the COVID thing afterwards and then we'll have a proper debate about it. But I think they've got form for trying to sneak things in under the radar. Anyway, I'm not very optimistic that this isn't going to become law, and the only way of combating that then is protest, and the criminalisation of that protest means quite a lot of distress in the pipe. Sorry to end on a bad note, but I can't think of any other way of doing it. Thank you very much.